Alright, for this YouTube video, I'm gonna show you what are the meta leaderboard teams, and I'm gonna go into depth of why they are meta. So I'm gonna pull up all the teams on screen, and then after I'll go into depth of why we're bringing them characters. Alright, so here's the first team. This is my team. This is what I'm going to be bringing. So I'm gonna go into depth of why I'm bringing it. So first of all, I'm gonna use Zoro for his Unrivaled boost against for Pirate. I'm gonna be using Zoro's Unrivaled boost because he buffs One Piece characters. So as you see, my literal entire team is One Piece characters. That's pretty self-explanatory on that end. And he's not a bad damaging unit, except Idol, obviously, and you guys can see. So Luffy, Luffy's just good all around. His gear 4 or whatever it is on the top is a full AoE, hits fast, does a lot of damage. Joy Boy is a good DPS slash support, and Snake Man, he's despicable, bro. He's disgraceful to them. Then I'm gonna bring Sabo and Ace for their synchro because it's one of the new synchros and it's good. Then I'm bringing Mochi Pirate. I can't think of his actual name. Katakuri with Fission. So because he's a support, he slows, he time snails. If he leaves a trail behind, that if they walk into that trail, it's instant crit. So if you use him with Gojo, it's an instant time stop. And a Gojo also does 3x his damage on time stop enemies, so it's a really good combo. Then I'm gonna bring Idol for the damage buff, and then I guess that's really it. I'm only have 6 unit slots, but now I'm gonna show you what all the gear I'm using. So I'm using damage. That could be a lot better. I don't even have that built right. I'm gonna have to redo that then. Same with that one. Holy. The hat's not bad. That's not terrible. The DOT could change though, or the effect res to damage. And the buff potency could be E damage. This one. Okay. Then we have Luffy's, which you're supposed to get damage, or damage crit rate, my bad, for gear 4. So you want to have crit rate and crit damage as substats with cooldown. This one you want to have damage, crit damage, cooldown. Then you have crit rate as your main one. Then, oh my god, it has buff potency, bro. With damage, crit rate, all the substats are good. I do need E damage apparently. I thought I had E damage on, but apparently not. So just take that with a grain of salt. Use E damage instead of buff potency. Then we have damage with crit damage, crit rate, and DOT. Then we have damage, range, crit damage, crit rate, DOT, and cooldown. This one's actually really good. It's 3-starred. And then, like, how do I have element of damage on this dude, but not Luffy? Okay. Crit damage, range, crit rate, cooldown, damage. That's all, like, perfect. That's what you want on this dude. This guys don't matter, except, I mean, I would use this because of early rounds. Because of the early rounds. He's not going to be bad. Okay, to be fair, it does not matter. This stuff doesn't matter. Don't mind the buff potency on this dude. I don't care enough to get any damage because he sucks. Oh my god, I'm missing the gear for this dude too. Holy. I thought I had it. Wait. I don't have it, bro. I'll put it up on camera. I'll put up, not on camera, but I'll put up on the screen what you're supposed to have on him. I don't know why I don't have him. I thought I built this character already. And Idol, this is just for the pure buff potency, the buff potency, and the buff potency. Other than that, none of her stuff matters. I mean, you can get extra range on her. Like, this one is range and buff potency. Yeah, and 3-star gear would also help. I only have one of those, but other than that, that's my team. I'll come back when I have actually, I do have someone else's team. Alright, so here's the second team. This is from someone named Toast that is joining me and my 2 friends to do the thingy. He's a goat. Or she, don't know. But they're a goat. And this is his team, or her team. We got Zoro, because I mean, Zoro has good stuff for sword characters and just all around for his Luffy, and he has Whitebeard on, so 2 One Piece characters, so that's like a 50% damage buff, I think. Then he has Buddha because he decreases SPA, and I think he does something else too. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. And increases range. Shout out, bro, in the Discord. And we got Sinbad. I don't even need to explain. Yeah, he just top 3 and he ain't 2 or 3. We got Luffy. That's also, like I said, Gear 4, really good DPS. Gear Boy, DPS support. We're gonna skip Snake Man. Then we got Whitebeard, also really good support. Shout out this dude. He bring in like a full support team besides like 2-ish 3 characters. And then we got Freyrin too. Good stun. And she can also buff crit rate or crit damage. And since he has 2 of them, he can do 2. So that's this dude's team. Shout out him. He's a goat. His name's Toast. Or her. We don't judge. And we have a Discord server. That's how we found them. So it'll be in the description if anyone else would like to join and possibly do leaderboard runs with us. We're going to be doing a lot of them. So this is Vengeance team. Y'all can see. It's Sinbad, Luffy, Gojo, Itachi, Quake Warlord, and Girth. Oh yeah, join Algiri. W shout out. I like that. Pull that Maggie thing back up, please. The one thing. Okay, so this is why we're bringing him. This is why he's using his first one. It buffs Waters, so it's buffing Girth and Whitebeard. It also buffs him by 50%, so that's really good because Sinbad again, got 3 unit and he ain't 3 2. Yeah, so he gets buffed by like 80% if you have his perk on. Alright. Oh, 100? Oh yeah, and he's water, so he gets 100% damage buff. My bad. Correct. Alright, hop on the units. Alright, so that's his gear. Let's see. Okay, what's he scrolling to, bro? What's he scrolling for? What's he scrolling for? Oh, okay, he's flexing. Hold up. Oh, he's flexing, bro.
I'm in a 2020 sleeve with a money counter. If I add up what I spent on drink, about 100,000. $500,000 just off rap. I don't fuck. I gotta recook this brick for my bro. Give me a couple hours. No, son.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is his gear on him. We got crit damage. That's really good for him because if you didn't know, yep, 3-star. High crit rate. So his crit damage is really important. Then you do a normal damage with all those. 2-star. Then you go for the ninja headband because it increases the idle buff on him. And and that buff too. I didn't know that. And you use elemental damage. Don't mind. 12% damage. That's actually a really good piece. Go to the next one. We got Luffy. Use damage. I think damage, crit damage or crit rate. Yep, crit rate. And then the Reaper necklace, elemental damage like it's supposed to, not like mine. That's a really good Luffy gear. Yeah, this one you use Gojo's gear because it buffs him since he is a JJK character. It has some type of like buff towards it, and you use crit damage, and elemental damage. Yeah, his glasses. You have to use his glasses because it buffs him. Mochi's gear on Itachi. If you didn't know, Itachi is a pushback. Every time he hits 5 times, I believe. Any time snails. So he's like Katakuri, he's really good. But every 5 times he hits, I think, he confuses. Yep, which pushes enemies back for 4 seconds. Or no, you hit 4. Wait, what? Every 5 attacks. Okay. No, every 5 attacks confuses enemy for 4. Okay, that's worded really weird. But every 4 attacks on E2, it pushes it back for 2 seconds. Don't mind me missing. Yep, but Katakuri stuff, that's just good for support. Is a time snail. Whitebeard used crit damage, and elemental damage. Whitebeard is a really good stun. And his damage is not bad whatsoever. He actually does pretty well damage. Yeah, stun. Yeah, I mean, just overall, he does good damage. And Girth is a full AoE slow, Yeah. So by the way, if you didn't watch the first video, I didn't put it in because of how enraged I was. But Garp was the reason we lost our leaderboard run. So we don't speak his name, and he gets called Girth from now on. And also, our Gojo was bugged. We couldn't use the time stop ability, which sucks. But honestly, it was the real reason. But we are coming back, and we're locked in for these next ones. Okay, we had to even bust out a 4th, and yeah, no 12-hour runs. We're doing. It was 2 hours, I think, for the last video. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, go check them out. All right, I will come back when we're on the next team. Oh, hold on, he's flexing again. Okay, he's flexing it. Okay, he's flexing again. Hold on, he's flexing. Oh yeah, don't forget the rule of Gara. Yep.
I see in your eyes. You know what loneliness is. True loneliness. You understand that it is the most painful form of suffering that there is in the world.
He just said because you can't hear him when the Gara update. Yeah. Yep, shiny. See, that's all he got. Oh, hold on, he's busting so. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's about to hit pity on. I don't know how to say his name, like Quang Shi Huan. Yep, there we go. LB support. Yeah, but for now, I'll actually see you when the next team shows up. Also, if you couldn't tell, he has so many Rogers, by the way, because we've been AFKing, going for the serialized. Pray we get it. Probably one of us get it at least. All right, this is Despair's team now. We got Sinbad again, same reason. Mr. Vin had it. Then we got Whitebeard, same reason. Idol, he is using the range buff. Hold up, we just got some insider info. We're taking Sinbad off. We are going, and Gojo. And we are putting Zoro as the lead. And what else is he gonna do? And Sinbad as an extra character. So he's gonna use a Zoro buff probably for Mr. Girthquake and Luffy. And then Sinbad is just good either way, so it don't really matter. But so now Zoro's there for the buff on Whitebeard and Luffy, and Whitebeard's good because he is a stun support, like we said with Mr. Vin. Idol, he is using for range, and I'm going to be using Idol for damage. Or the other way around, it really don't matter to me. And then Joy Boy, or Joy Boy or 4th Gear 4, you know why. Sinbad, damage with crit, and Azdeath for her freeze. Alright, let's see the gear on Zoro. Alright, so we got crit damage on the top with those substats, and we got damage on the skirt, and the Biju energy for, I forget what that one does, but oh, it's for a bar, yeah. Yeah, the bar does, you'll do more damage when your bar fills up or something like that. Okay, then you have the Warlord top with crit damage on Whitebeard, damage on the skirt, and then the hat with elemental damage. And then you get Idol with just buff potency stuff and range. That's it. That's everything. Luffy, damage, crit rate, and elemental. Sinbad, that one was really good. Sinbad should be crit damage, and the headband because it buffs everything else. Azdeath doesn't matter as much. She's just a support, so it don't really matter. So that's yeah. Come on, let a little flex out. Yep, there's the shiny Sunshine Blue. There's
it should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
There's a shiny Luffy over there. Yeah, a whole bunch of Rogers because we've been AFKing it. If you want a video on that, let me know. I'll tell you how to do it. But for now, that's every single team. That's all the teams we have made in our heads that are the best at the moment, because there is still 2 updates before the leaderboards reset. So you never know. Some secret bangers might come out in the updates, and they might be overpowered, like the fusion unit that's coming out for Dragon Ball. You never know. He could be really good and wipe out the One Piece meta. Other than that, I'll see you all in the next vid. If you want it to be the macro vid, it can happen. You guys just have to let me know. Alright, peace!
Sometimes all I